talk about.
Alright guys, Bill and Mary back with more Tony Hawk. We are listening to the live feed update. So, yeah, but we're also playing this.
I don't know if you've heard,
so what are we doing here? Alright, so
but they
so I found 3 of those VV transfers, but I don't know where the last one is.
They completely just like flip
so
flop back and forth, and it's just kind of like they think of it as like, oh, we're really just weighing out the options, but to me, it's just like they don't have a clear idea of what they want.
Should we just tail slide the ledge?
And so
Which ledge is it though?
Influence them in a different direction because they haven't thought out all angles. But it's enjoyable, but also frustrating.
Oh, is that not tail slide? What's tail slide?
So let's talk about it. We start the day with Kiefer explaining to Tina about how he exposed the Sunsetters to Brayden the night before because he was so mad at them. He left out the fact that Tina was involved, he says, but he does now think that Brayden is on board to take a shot at the trio with Tina and Tara when he leaves. So that's good.
No, it definitely is good. I mean, I found like
tail slide.
A lot of
that's not a special attack, is it? Or maybe it is.
Really working hard to stay, and so I was happy that he was having this conversation and that he was kind of still setting himself up because him kind of throwing in the towel wasn't. I was kind of disappointed in that. So I thought it was a good start to potentially like laying down some groundwork of like potentially staying in the house.
Yes, so that's the first thing he does. He's also going to talk to Tara and expose the Sunsetters to her. He's going to be talking to Tina and Tara about like all of the mind games he plans on playing with the Sunsetters to try and get them to turn on each other.
Oh, there it is.
He really wants to destroy them on his way out if he can.
It could be left too, right?
Yeah,
both tail slides.
He was definitely talking about how he wants to go to the jury, that he wants to like completely make sure that none of them win. He's like, make sure that you sit beside one of them. If you do, you're going to be winning for sure. And I think this could get back to them. There still could potentially keep him. And I think that he at this point wasn't feeling that he was going to be staying. He he said that he was fine with going now. He gets it, and so he was going to do everything that he could to make them lose. And I was like, Kiefer, I want you to still try to win, please.
Yeah. So Brayden's gonna talk with Ty. They just kind of talk about working together. Ty mentions to Brayden, he's gonna mention it later to Kiefer as well, that he understands and knows that Jed and Beth will not cut each other, and that he is the odd man out in the trio, which is it's great that he knows this, but not great if he doesn't do anything about it.
I actually have a question about that. Did you saying that he believes that Ty wouldn't use the veto if Beth and Jed were up on the block? Do you think that's true?
No,
not even.
Okay, that's what I was like, I don't think that is true. I think there's a little bit of misreading going on as to the intentions of the trio.
Fuck off.
I think at one point Tara asked Ty, like, if I won the HOH, would you use the veto? And he was like,
let's.
Well, it depends on who you put up. And she was like, well, who do you think I should probably? He's like, well, probably Brayden.
Oh, that's not the ledge I was thinking. What ledge is that?
Ty absolutely would use it. It's no way he does not use that veto.
Agreed.
So
stairs.
Things really start to ramp up. I'm really honestly I'm skipping through a lot of the talk through most of the day just because it's going to become mostly irrelevant by the end of the day. And so Kiefer's going to talk with Beth, and this is the first really important conversation of the day because it's the first time that he's really talked with the Sunsetters since they told him he was going up, and he cried and they cried.
Oh, it's this one, isn't it? No, it's not that one. He just
kind of is giving her the same spiel that he was giving before in terms of like, this really hurts, I can't believe you guys have done this to me. But Beth has a purpose here. She's trying to do a little bit of jury management. She's going to say to him, look, here's the thing. Here's what I think. I think that the boys are making a mistake, personally, by sending you out. I think that you leaving is good for my game, but it's not good for theirs, because you were always more with the boys than with me. And Kiefer just kind of runs right through it. He doesn't really listen to what she's saying too much. He doesn't really engage with that. He's just going to keep talking about how he can't believe they did this this to him. But Beth is making an
Where
attempt.
are these stairs?
Yeah, and it's a decent attempt, but it also can be checked, like with her being like, I never had anything to do with this, and like I told him that was the wrong move, and it's kind of like, actually, you were pretty excited about this happening, and you really wanted this move to go through. So I just thought that, yeah, it's a little bit of jury management, but Kiefer really saw through it, and that's the first thing that he said, even to Jed. I think he even relayed that to Ty, Tina, Tara, like, hey, I think she was just doing some jury management pitch, like, I don't really believe anything she was saying, so it wasn't really effective, and I think it actually hurts her.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Because, what she's trying to say is that the boys are making a mistake, but I made this happen. I made the mistake happen. But you're right in that Kiefer interprets it as her trying to be like, I didn't do this. Because Ty has a very similar line. Ty also is trying to
How did I
that
miss?
he feels like, well,
how did I miss that? What?
There was nothing that I could do.
Like, how'd that bail? I don't get it.
That's actually not what Beth was trying to say, but Kiefer kind of interprets it that way. And so he really feels like she was trying to be kind of sneaky here. When in reality, she was trying to.
Oh, she was trying to be sneaky, just in the
like,
opposite direction.
I made this happen, and they're making a mistake, but it is.
Oh, fuck off.
But yeah.
No, I mean, I guess it didn't really come out that way because I didn't even really see it that way. I more so saw it Kiefer's way, but it could be because he said it multiple times after. And then I'm like, oh, okay, that's what she meant by how she was saying it. So I kind of agree with Kiefer in the interpretation in the end. Like, now it's changed, but then I was kind of like, yeah, Beth, you might have wanted to change
I went the wrong side
because
anyway.
it wasn't helpful for Kiefer if he stayed or if he's in the jury.
It's a little too subtle. A little too subtle there for Kiefer. Especially since he has no interest in interpreting your subtle statements while he's being betrayed by you. Beth is gonna go to the cameras afterward, and she's like, Kiefer, you should have said something. You should be campaigning to me because I could change the vote like that.
Yeah, she talks about that she could change Tara's vote in a second to vote to keep Kiefer over Tina, and I was like very surprised by her confidence here as to like she could just do anything. Is it because she had the HOH? Like, where's all this confidence coming from?
Yeah, she controls this HOH.
Where's this last one?
As we'll see.
That's true.
Oh, is it this? It might be that.
Kiefer's going to talk with Tina and Tara about Beth's comment. They are kind of impressed by how slick Beth is in terms of, like, even if they don't quite interpret this in the way that they should, it's still impressive to them that she is jury managing away from the interests of the guys, and they're like, oh, Beth,
where's this last one
here? And they really are starting to look at Beth as like, okay, well maybe if Beth is willing to cut Jed at the end, she can win this thing. Maybe this is a John and Netta situation where they're both going to need to cut each other in the end if they want to win. And that's actually not a terrible place for Beth to be, considering that I do think that Jed would take her, and if Jed does not cut Beth, then that's maybe her best chance to win if they feel like he should.
Yeah, I mean, I see the logic. I think that's because they're all kind of like working in the situation right now. I think that if the three of them get to the end, I do still think that Jed is going to be able to win. Especially also with Beth talking about the fact that, hey, I want one of us to win the 20
Where's this last one?
Like, I think that if they're using that in their speech and like they kind of talk about how they were always united together, I still think that Jed has a better chance, but their reasoning is sound. Yeah, and the problem is that the second they ask Beth, if you had won the HOH, would you have cut Jed? And she says, nope.
Wait.
It's over.
So that's
where
kind
is
of where
that?
things stand there until, and I'm really, like, again, like most of the day just really doesn't matter. But we've got some long conversations to talk about here because Kiefer's going to go and talk to Jed. And this is like around, what, like 7 o'clock-ish, maybe a little earlier. And Jed's just, it's kind of like a debrief conversation. I honestly do not think that Kiefer even intended to campaign here. I think this was just a, like, all right, this is a again, the first conversation that we're having since
have we been here?
I was put up on the block, essentially. And Jed is just explaining, look,
oh, this is it.
You were in a better position than us all season long.
Oh, there's the stairs.
All season long, we were in the firing line. If anybody else had won, if any of the odd...
Oh, here's the last fucking transfer, too. I'm a fucking idiot.
We would have been up on the block, not
yeah, there we go.
anytime you
God
were
damn it.
HOH, it always came down to the, oh, we're controlling your HOH. You know, this is just, like, you played a better game than us, and you would beat us in the end. So we have to do this. And I was in a position where I either took the easy route, and I took...
Alright, so we have a minute to hit these 3 transfers. Let's see if we can do it.
And I take a shot at you.
No, that was bad.
From Jed. Perfect explanation. Great reasoning. Glad he's never going to change his mind.
Of course he's going to change his mind, but then, you know, Kiefer's going to come in with how he wants to go to the end with the best. He always saw him and Jed sit in the final 2 chairs, and he could lose to him because he would be losing with honor. And since day one, he's been his guy, and, you know, kind of going on, and really kind of making Jed feel like
we had it.
So
fuck, now we need the rush.
I was surprised at what Kiefer was saying was really swaying Jed here. But I was happy that he was at least now putting in some effort because, you know, if he's going to say that he's the best player that ever played,
No.
Are
you fucking serious?
Like, well, the
This
best
is such an easy transfer, too. It's like, what the fuck? Like, the fact that I had to get that close.
And get out of it because that's what's revered as awesome. So it was a good conversation to watch.
Yeah, so, and it really, it's slowly...
Alright, so let's just try to get the secret tape now.
Like, alright, I have a question for you, Jeff. Because, and he's genuinely just asking, right? Like, so I have a question for you. If TNT win next week, and they put you and Beth up, do you think Ty uses the veto? And Jed's like, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. You definitely, yep, for sure. I mean, why wouldn't you? Yeah, okay, well, just here's the thing, like, I'm taking you to Final 2, guaranteed. I don't think Beth or Ty would. Whoever gets you out wins the game, and if they don't get you out, then you win the game. But I would always take you. You know that like that's always been the case. You've always been my guy. I've always wanted to do that. You need to be the best to be the best. And I know that this decision probably came from I know it was the whole team, but I know that me staying was better for your game, and me leaving was better for other people's games. And that's what Beth told me earlier today. So I know it's probably too late to have this conversation, but you know, it's just unfortunate that this move is made. And Jed's like, well, I mean, I never said that you were definitely going home. I mean, if you think about it, when we told you about this thing, you know, you maybe kind of assumed that you were the target, but you don't have to be. I mean, it's not necessarily too late. It's not like it's a completely done deal. And
Kiefer should know who he's like dealing with here because they are like.
Know. He was ready to walk out the door earlier. So Kiefer's like,
well, shit.
You keep me in this game, I'll be loyal to you guys. I'll go to the Final Four with you guys like we wanted to.
No.
All you need to do is beat me at 3 or 4, and you win the game. Easy. Because the thing is, even if I do
should we go for
3,
Ollie?
Right? Then you know, all you need to do is just cut me, and you win the game. And he says Ty knows he can't win against you.
Where is Ollie though?
I would take you.
Like all 5 of them.
All you do is not take me. And Jed's like, you know, you make some good points. I'm considering this. I'll really consider this.
Well, and he also downplays his studying, and he's like, you know, with that head of household that I want, I just happen to know that set of answers. You know, I don't know everything. I just got really lucky there that I just the things that I knew where I was being questioned. And so I think he's also downplaying that with Jed to make it look as though he's not going to be as threatening in the end, which is good, but I
how do we get there? Like, what am I missing here? Like, why am I not able to get it?
Still making some effort.
Yeah, and And so Jed starts, and yeah, Kiefer, I mentioned this last night. Kiefer was like, you know, I was having a Slumdog Millionaire moment during that last HOH. It's not that I actually knew everything. It's just they happened to ask questions that I already knew. But so he's talking about that. He's downplaying his actual comp ability.
No,
and they get to talking about TNT, and Jed says, "Look, my biggest concern was that you wouldn't target TNT because you can beat them." And Kiefer says, "No. Again, I want to beat the best. I always wanted to go to the end with you, Jed. That has always been my thing." He swears, "I swear on my kids, I will not turn on you guys." And you know that the T's would never say each other's names. Jed says, yeah, you're right. But I would put them up. I don't want to beat them. I want to beat you guys. If you think about it, too.
Oh, there we go.
It's a big move to put me up and not send me home. That's the big move at this point.
Yeah, obviously.
Like, you're right.
That's where he lost me. I'm just kind of like, no. That's not. Don't listen to that, Jed. Like, that's not really the rationale you should be buying here. Because I think that to me, it looks like that you weren't able to take the shot, that you chickened out, and that you weren't able to pull the trigger here. So I think that it would look personally not as great if he doesn't actually follow through.
So
that's
kind of where they leave off. Jed is thinking about this. He's thinking about maybe keeping Kiefer now. Kiefer goes out to the bedroom and he lays down. Just kind of in there.
Nah, that was fuck. I fucked that up.
And he gets up. He's like, "And you were gonna quit? You were gonna quit?
No,
You're not out
damn
yet.
it. I got wrong.
Fight!
The fact that Kiefer is saying this week is fucking ridiculous, by the way.
Beat them all. Sunsetters forever, baby. Sunsetters for life.
Sunsetters for life. I mean, as I was saying in the beginning, I was really disappointed with the fact that Kiefer was throwing in the towels, telling everybody that he said in the diary room that he didn't want to be there anymore.
Ooh.
And I don't think that this was strategy or tactic, that they wanted to make it appear that he was weak. But I am happy that he's like rejuvenated at least to be fighting to realize that he does have a shot to potentially stay.
Yeah.
A big shot. I think he might right now. I don't know. We might change our mind in 10 minutes, but.
There you go. Kiefer, as of that camera talk, does plan on staying true to what he said to Jed and will take him to the final two. He wants to beat him. Kiefer is...
What the fuck?
So Kiefer's like having that moment, and then Tara comes in, and it's super awkward because Kiefer has been like, all pouty all day, and all of a sudden he's like super pumped up. Tara's like, "What's going on? What's going on with you? How are you feeling?" I'm all right. Just feeling. Why? Is there something going on? What? You're acting weird. Did you find a power or something, Tara? No. I don't know. Okay. Okay. What are your thoughts? What are you doing? He said, I'm just thinking about, like, if they did keep me, then I would have to put you and Brayden up, so that would suck. So I almost don't even want to stay, even if I could. But
oh fuck! I missed the grind. I'm a fucking idiot. We've won already anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, Tara just is like, I don't really understand what's happening.
Fine, whatever. It's fine.
The whole morning she's like trying to feed him, being like, "Can I make you a grilled cheese?" And like, "Oh, we're having food. Like, we're making burgers. Do you want one?" And he was just like staying in the OLG room and like just like not wanting to interact with any of them. And so he's definitely giving off different vibes. And then with saying that like, "Hey, like if I stay, like I promise them that like I won't put them up," even though they just did this to him, like I think it'd be really, really shocking for her to be like, "I don't know what's going on here. What changed?" Because like 20 minutes ago you weren't happy at all.
Yeah.
No, not gonna find. It's fine.
Ty, and he says, "Look, Ty, I get it. I know that you guys are sending me out the door. I'm ready to leave, but I just think it's a mistake. I think it's a mistake. And Ty says, oh, dude, I've been broken up with that. I've been all about loyalty all season long. This has been killing me.
No.
Surely it's just been out of my hands. And this is again like Ty kind of being like, I didn't do this. Keeper says, but I'm not like Vic. I was never gonna take a shot. And Ty's like, you are not like Vic. I agree. Vic was different. It's the only thing here is that you're gonna beat us. They're gonna vote for you again. You're not taking me. You're taking Jed. Jed's taking Beth. Beth's taking Jed. That's effed up, man. Where do I fit in all that? Where do I go from there? And Keeper's like, well, here's the thing. I don't think I'd cut you at Final Four.
Oh, we decimated this tournament.
No, I don't think I'd cut you at Final Four. You know what Beth told me today? She told me today that she thinks you guys are making a huge mistake sending me out. That's jury management to me. That's probably where I would be looking at Final Four. And then, if I'm in the Final Three, you know Jed's not taking me. That means he's got to take you.
Sound. It is sound. And it's starting to get Ty's wheels a-turning a little bit. Because we know that a flip-flop is always on the horizon here with the Sunsetters. So, yes, he did make some headway with Ty.
Yeah, and so he says, Jed, he said to me that he felt like he was making a mistake. You know, Tara would never say Tina's name. Ty's like, really? Never. And they're like, okay, yeah, but like, how do we convince Beth if we're gonna do this? Like, how would we convince Beth to do this? We gotta talk to her. Because Ty's like, I mean, we couldn't get Tara's vote. No. You gotta convince Beth. Well, don't worry, Kiefer and Ty, because Jed is already working on Beth. While they're talking, Jed and Beth are talking, and he says, I just talked to Kiefer. Yeah. I think we should keep it. Beth's like, I mean, man, if we were gonna do that, I wish that it was Tara on the block and not Tina, right? And he's like, who cares? Keith swore on his kids. There's no way he goes back on that. He will be loyal to us. And Beth keeps being like, man, if only Brayden was on the block next to him, right? Like that would be easier. He's like, yeah, but I think we need to keep Keith. She keeps pushing back. She goes, and he's like, those are just my thoughts. Like, what do you think? She's like,
no.
My only thing is, Tara and Brayden are wonderful for my team. Taking them out is playing Jed's game. If you get taken out, I'm putting myself in a position where I'm effing myself. I don't want to be taken by you and Kiefer the whole way through. I can't beat you guys in things. That's not a good look for me. It's just like, I can't just like be playing your game all season long. It's getting to a point where you and I have different interests, advantages.
I wonder if I'm happy that she's really starting to play for herself and looking at what's her path to the end. I just wish that she could talk to her partner, her boyfriend in the house about this in a little bit better way, because to me it would look like, oh my god, she doesn't really care about me and our relationship, and that
isn't that the final level?
For a way to cut me. Like I think I would be like more wary of
we're about to finish the game.
Okay, well, she's definitely
Holy shit, I didn't think we were that close. Okay. Well, are we gonna finish the game here? I didn't think we were even close. I thought we still had like at least 9 episodes worth. Yeah, we might actually finish the game here. We just need 4 more. Alright, let's do it then.
I mean, first of all, it's fine to be like, her argument makes sense. If Kiefer stays in this game, if Jed and Ty win all the competition, she can't win. And that's
Alright, where's all the skate letters?
But to also say, like, so I need to set myself up in case you leave by us keeping these other people around. Implies that she wants him to leave. Well,
Oh, fuck.
She actually doesn't even want him to leave. So why is she even
Alright.
By saying this, she is opening up like the door to not having a self-interested game anymore. Like she's telling him everything. So you can't have it both ways. You're working your own interests, or you're working for the interests of the pair. And if you're working for the interests of the pair, at the end of the day, you just gotta meet them in common. You know, you gotta choose one.
Yeah, her and Jen were studying earlier yesterday.
Where
so
are the
I
other
was
letters?
impressed by her ability to do some of these recalls. And, I mean, I don't know if they're right, but like, you know, D36, what happened? And she was
Well, that's
reading,
T. Where the fuck are the other ones?
recall for that information. So I would like to see if she's how good she is at
Oh.
these days comps later on the season.
Yeah. So Jed says, okay, so you're saying getting Kiefer out is better for your team. He says, well, I don't know. I also like what you said. And the thing is that like Tara's
Wait, where's A?
no matter what. And Jed's like, well, no, not if Tina's here. And Beth's like, oh no, but she's told me that like, oh, Tina would never take me. I know that you're my only chance to go to the final two. And Jed's
Oh,
like, yeah, but
didn't even say that one.
she said that to me. It's like, yeah, but she's like, she means it with me. Like, she's talking about like women power and stuff. And you know, Jed's like, I don't know. I mean, she, you know, she talks to you.
Oh, fuck off.
Jed, don't tell anyone, but I know Tina would never take me. You're my only chance to go to the final two. I don't care if I only get second place. I want 20 grand. And Beth's like, man, she really. But like, why would she say the same thing to Olin? Would she not think we're gonna talk up? She does say like, oh, Beth, don't.
Fuck, where's this last one? Oh, there it is. Alright, we got it. House closed.
Just last week. And so
Alright, let's do the lip trick one.
anything that people say that have a sound argument, it's really easy for them to be like, oh, wait, yeah, as if like, they didn't think about it before. So I don't know if they just don't think about the other side when they're making these decisions, like the
Alright.
complete opposite, or this, you know, if we do this, this would be happening. Because it's like, I feel like they should have talked this scenario.
Wait, how do I get in there?
Before they decided to put up Keeper. Like, why is it new information to them? Like, all this stuff that Tara would do or wouldn't do.
I mean, Beth has clearly been snubbed by Tara, is the problem. But it seems like no more, as she is convinced by Jed that maybe Tara is playing a little harder than she thought. And so she says, you know, I see where you're coming from. Let's talk some more about this. And then they kind of they also talk about like you know about the
Wait, how are we supposed to get in there?
Jed is like, I'm always taking you. She's like, yeah, I know. I used to say that you were only saying that because you knew you could. He's like, no, I would take you even if it was 50-50. I don't know. This is how I play this game. Believe me or not. He's like, I believe you. I believe you. Why do you think I don't believe you? And it's so awkward. But then they end up, you know, kissing and.
Alright,
I think I love you. What? I think I love you.
Throw the L word, okay.
And she just kind of like, ha ha ha. It's like, oh, look at that smile.
ah, fuck.
Like, not saying it back though.
I mean, okay. Why didn't she say it back? It's so bad. It's so bad. Is she playing him? Because a lot of people at the beginning of the season were comparing her to Parvati. And like, being like how she just is like has these two guys wrapped around her finger and that like
They never even have a
this
Parvati.
evil man. And I was like, no way. I don't really think that she has
Ah,
anything
fuck.
in her to be that like, you know, cunning and
Yeah, which one's blunt side?
But like her not saying it back, I mean, obviously it's only been a month and a half, so yes, maybe it takes her longer to say these things. But do you think she could possibly be playing him?
She said to the cameras that she feels like she's fallen in love with him. But she hasn't said it to, as far as I'm aware, hasn't said it to him.
Okay, it's down, down.
Maybe she's worried that she's getting played.
Ah, fuck.
I don't know. Maybe she just doesn't say it quite as eagerly.
Ah, fuck off.
Does Jen like say anything ever? Like after? Like he like the camera talk or anything?
No. Jed's not much.
There we go.
I need to know what he would feel like if someone didn't say it back and be like, okay, let's change the conversation topic here.
How are we draining the fountain
I
again?
mean, look, Jed is used to just putting his head down and getting to work, right? Like, when the game started, she was with Ty, and he was just like, it's alright. We're gonna make it happen. Just gonna keep going.
Oh, there it is.
There it goes. So, that leads us to Beth, Jed, and Ty finally getting
There we go.
Ty explains to, or sorry, Jed explains to Ty the whole situation, and Ty says, let's do it.
Fuck off.
Tina, we're breaking up not only a duo in Tina and Tara, but also a trio, because Kiefer and Tina and Tara were always kind of together. This helps pull Kiefer to us. They believe that they will be the Kiefer will be loyal to them, and
We just need one more, right? Alright, let's just see if there's anything easy that we can get. That's still here. Ollie the bum now. Ollie the things.
I have a lot of Kiefer stock, so maybe I won't have to sell.
We can do
it
school
the
too.
next day. But like, I
Where's the tape again?
that's gonna stick though. Like they're going to be flip flopped again, like in a whole day. So I mean, I'm happy about it though, because like I want people that want to be there, that play, that they're on the block, they're doing everything that they can to stay. And I also feel as though Tina and Tara were kind of hanging around.
Oh, looks like Tina now knows that she's in danger in this campaign.
He didn't talk to them, and he didn't start maybe campaigning a little bit so that they won't be even inclined to switch to go the other way and have Tina out. So I mean, I want to see Tina put in a little bit of more work here too.
yeah. So,
Alright. Ah, shit.
At that point, I believe they had some sort of party last night. Yeah, so,
Oh, did I never get the
down shortly after
hall
this,
passes? Alright, let's see if we can find the hall passes. Because I know where, yeah.
this morning, at least so far, unless something is right. I do see that Tina is talking to Ty right now. Kiefer is talking to Beth. So I don't know exactly what's happening there. But as of this morning, the plan is still in place. Kiefer, it did survive the night. So we'll see how much longer it does survive. But that's the plan.
I mean, I'm happy. I am happy that he's staying. I can't tell if it's a better game, a move for them, because what he's saying to Tina or to Tara is that I have to see.
Wait, how do I get up there?
But Tara's kind of like thinks that it's a really terrible move for them to be flip flopping, and that he should his loyalty to them if he ends up staying, because like the fact that he's up there and they were considering taking him out, he should be keeping that in his mind. And so I just wonder
fuck off. Okay, let's just restart.
true to if he were to stay.
We just need one more goal and then we have the final level.
With them, or is he just saying anything that he can?
And after we're done with the game.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, again, he told the cameras that he will take Jed to the final two. But the real question is, does he actually stay true to that, right? If he actually has power.
Ah, fuck. Okay, fine.
Or the week after, would he really follow through with that, or would he change his mind because it doesn't really make sense for him to follow through with that, right?
Well, and he also says he's like, if I stay in this game, I'm winning. And I'm curious as to why the trio hasn't thought about the fact that he got himself out of a back door. Like that's going to be a huge resume move. Being like, he was dead, like he was gone, he was going to be going to the jury, and he was able to sway the trio into keeping him. And it's not even in their best interest really to keep him. And,
Where's the tape?
he has like now even more.
Is it on the other side of the building,
He does
maybe?
know those nowadays.
It said West Wing, right?
And the idea that putting Kiefer on the block and then keeping him is a big move, that's not true. It makes what it is it's I made a really dumb mistake by putting Kiefer on the block and
Whatever.
going to evict him. And
Let's see if we can find the last hall pass.
right move and then made a dumb mistake by not following through.
Ah, shit. The funds fell. Alright, let's just restart.
You know, we'll see where this goes. We'll see where this goes. But that is, again, that's the plan for now. Kiefer will be staying as of right now. We'll see how this plays out again. Now, Tina knows that Kiefer exposed the Sunsetters to Brayden and Tara. Brayden and Tara both know about the Sunsetters. And so there is dirt to bring up on Kiefer to make the Sunsetters, the trio, maybe a little bit worried about Kiefer's authenticity when it comes to this, because he did not tell them that he said those things. So there is definitely some dirt to drop from Tina, Tara, or Brayden once they get
What is this last one?
I don't know if that's happening right now, given this Tina and Kai talk, or if it might happen later. But given how waffly the trio tends to be, it would not surprise me if we got more discussion on this in the coming days.
Definitely we're gonna get more discussion, especially because Tina had asked if things change, if they switch, and she doesn't become the target. She wants to be able to enjoy her last few days.
I don't see it. What the fuck?
So if
Like, I've looked around for this thing for forever now.
that's what they're doing right now, telling Tina that that's what's going on.
Mm.
We will probably see maybe another flip the other way. So maybe Kiefer should have laid dead in the water for one more day and done his major campaigning today, so that tomorrow would be the day of the actual vote, and maybe they wouldn't have time to flip things around.
Oh, there's the thing.
Alright, well, that's what we have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us here.
How do we get up there?
Anything else you want to bring up?
The only thing I never heard about it until Kiefer started campaigning was that he named his shoes the Sunsetter of Spore. That's the only thing that's glaring that we didn't speak about is the Sunsetter Spore shoes. So I think he might be loyal.
Oh, my circle review just came out. Forgot to noon.
Alright, well, that's what we have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. I will, of course, be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern to update you everything that happens today on the Big Canada 9 live feeds.
Fuck off.
Tonight, we'll be recapping the Wednesday night episode. I say this a lot, and then it never always never pans out the way I want. But should be a pretty good episode. I could see them not wanting to put in the emotional talk with Kiefer prior to the veto ceremony, because that would give away what happens in the veto ceremony. Who cares? Just give us the talk when it happened. Because if they put up Kiefer and then they wait until Thursday, and they have both the emotional talk and the flip on Thursday, that would be dumb. Guys, please do good storytelling. Don't get locked in your stupid format. But anyway, we'll see what happens tonight. Could be fun. We'll be there to recap it. Hero will be joining us tonight. And that'll be a lot of fun.
Should I look this up? Like, I legitimately have no clue where this last hall pass is.
We've also got the Circle coverage. The Circle dropped this morning on Netflix, and we already have our first recap up for that. Episode 2 will be recapped tomorrow if you're looking for more of those recaps, and then we'll just have daily coverage for 4 days in a row. Wednesday,
let's
Thursday,
see.
Friday, Saturday.
I feel like an idiot. Like, where is this? Obviously, it's the first one. Alright, we got the second one. Third one. We got the first 4. Oh, what the fuck? I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. I mean, I can't believe how big of an idiot I am. What the fuck, dude?
I'm always hanging out on my YouTube channel.
It's literally right there.
With 3 S's. Yeah, find me there. That's where I like to be. I'm out of here.
You can also find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/turnup. Hung out with Bernie and Kevin last night, and explaining to them what happened with Kiefer and Kevin was out of his mind. He was like, I cannot believe they've changed their minds already.
Here we go.
Already. I was just expecting them to
Alright, let's do it. Let's finish the fucking game.
be like, hey,
Do it.
Terrible that you throw on the block. It's
Yeah.
true, they're not the nicest.
All right. Thank you guys again for joining us. And
Actually, I kind of want to watch that.
next time.
Oh yeah, I should check up on my Circle review that came out.
Some fans love the taste of freezing cold Pop-Tarts bites.
Cool. Got an ad on my own video. Cool. Fine. So we're gonna get gold here, and then we'll end.
Alright guys, you'll have to get that
Okay, so that's fine. So what, we're gonna need like a.
You're the game, and she hasn't turned it on at all. It's for like 3 quarters of the game now, so it's like, you can't just never turn it on. Like, you can't just coast through the whole game. You have to then flip that switch and go down on the player. And I haven't seen that really at all from her, which is so disappointing.
Yeah, so we're done with Tony Hawk. I'm surprised we finished this so quickly.
Strategy to just like play it safe in the beginning, just like not, ride it out and then kick into gear, and she just lost it.
Ah, fuck.
Will probably go down as a forgotten player here. Somebody who had potential. There were a lot of them.
Alright, let's pause this for a second. Alright, yeah, we'll deal with that. It's not good. Alright. Fuck. Oh, yeah, okay. Ooh, we're barely winning with that, though. Okay. So we're gonna need at least 300,000. I think we've won. Ah. Ooh. No, are you serious? Ah, okay, fuck. Are you fucking serious? Whatever. Alright, we're gonna win now. But that was bullshit. Wow, obviously had a great start. Okay, cool. Fine. Ah, whatever, fine. Alright, we won. Oh, is there another park? Shit. Like, there's no goals or anything? This is just a... I fucked that up. Damn it. That was really bad. No, are you serious? Ugh. How did I not even make that jump? Whatever. Fine. I mean, that's it. We're done. Alright, we're done Tony Hawk. Yeah, and we're just not gonna bother with that. So yeah, that is it for Tony Hawk here. We did unlock every level in the main story, our main campaign. Yeah, that's pretty much all I really care enough to do. So yeah, and we're almost done with 2020. Just one game left to play, and that is Mafia Definitive Edition. Now, because we did make such good time here in the back portion of this stuff, I am considering playing Mafia 2 and 3 immediately afterwards. We'll have to see how long Mafia Definitive Edition takes us, but if we finish that by, like, the end of the week... No, it's not going to happen. Today's Wednesday. Never mind, I was thinking today was Monday for some reason. I don't know, if we finish it by Monday, we might just say fucking go for Mafia 2 and 3. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, that's Tony Hawk's 1 2. I guess we gotta rank it still. I mean, for me, I think this is easily at least at Maneater level. The question is above or below Cyberpunk. And I think it's probably above. I think it's above. Mainly because, like, I think at this point, for me, Cyberpunk has, like, dropped even more in my estimations. I still say Cyberpunk's better than Maneater. I mean, I think it has to be. But I think once we're getting the, like, Resident Evil 3 and stuff, it's like, I feel like those games are better. I do feel like I enjoyed Resident Evil 3 as a whole more. So I think that's probably where it's going to land, is right below Resident Evil 3. It's like around that same level, though. I am still questioning, like, where should I land? Tell me why. Because, like, Tell Me Why doesn't really fit anymore with these games. Like, Tell Me Why is, like, so we got Watch Dogs Legion, Avengers, Immortal Sphinx Rising, Maneater, and then Cyberpunk. But, like, Tell Me Why is in between Maneater and Immortals for some reason. It feels ingenuine to put it, like, below Watch Dogs, though. Like, because, like, to put it below Watch Dogs, I feel like that's, like, that sounds pretty bad. I mean, I don't know, maybe that placement is right. Yeah, I mean, I think I can justify it. Let's just keep it there. Alright, but yeah, that's it for Tony Hawk. All we got left is Mafia Definitive Edition, which we will start probably immediately afterwards. It's only, what time is it right now? It is 12:14, so yeah, why not? Let's do it. But yeah, that's it for Tony Hawk. Thank you for watching.